Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Mega Earnings. My name is Oti. I am a paralegal. Today I want us to discuss something very interesting. In this world, we all strive to succeed, to be okay, to be well off, to have money, to be able to live the fantastic life that we desire, that we admire. But do you know how that is achieved? Have you ever asked yourself very well? Or are you wondering, surely, how do they do it, those who have done it? Have you asked yourself this question? How do they do it? Today I'm going to tell you exactly how these people do this thing. I'm going to tell you how people get successful. There are just two stages of success. Two. Don't let anybody make it so complicated for you. Don't let it sound like it's this thing that is unreachable. You can do it. You can make it even better than them. You can succeed better than them. But just like any other thing that we succeed in, there are steps. And you need to take the steps. The steps are numerous. They're many. I'm not going to discuss the steps right today exactly into details. I'll probably just mention them. But I will tell you the two stages of success in anything under the sun that you want to succeed in. I will tell you today. There are two stages, just two. Not 1,000, not 1,000,000, two. Sounds easy, right? Sounds cheap. Well, the first stage, or the general stage, the first and the second, is the dark and the light. Darkness and light creates success. Both darkness and light put together, married together, will result into success. Are we talking? Or am I talking? Are you listening to me? Stages of success. The first one we should start with, which is the dark stage, or the black stage, or the creation stage. Two things happen there. These two things are knowing what you want. Knowing what you want. Do you know what you want? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to be wealthy? Do you want that dress? You need to know it. That's one thing that I really think. Whoever wants to talk about success, tell people, let people first know. You cannot get what you do not know. It's as simple. We just fail to relate our daily lives with the things that we need. Just try to relate that. Know what you want. Know it so well. Know it so deep. Know it so inside of you. Know it to the bit. And when you're knowing this, you are knowing it from the inside of you, from your brain, from your mind, from your subconscious mind. You know it there. The process of knowing this, when you will be convinced, you will feel it in your heart that I want this. This is what I want. This is what I want. Before you can even take the step. All right? When you really know you've wanted it, you are convinced that you know it, you've affirmed it to yourself, you are there like, oh God, I want this. Then you will go to the mirror principle. That is still in the first stage. Because the mirror principle, which is also called the creation stage, which has visualization as a step, meditation as a step. These things, this process is done internally. You do it, you communicate with the God within you. You build this. This creation is done inside, in darkness, before it even came out. How do I confirm this? In 2011, I came across this beautiful book. I think it was, 2011, 2010, 2011. I don't remember the author very well anymore. I think old age is taking me. This book is called Psycho-Cybernetic. If you want to succeed, if you want to start to believe, if you want to understand this world, if you want to know how things are done, run look for this book. Psycho-Cybernetic. Well, let me tell you something so small that was said, something little. This book was written by a doctor, and this doctor entirely related a bit of religion and science. He said, we are created by God and in the image of God, making us children of God, right? Now, as a parent, you are a parent. When you give birth to a child, do you leave your child to suffer? Don't you show your child how to survive? In any case, like you're going to go away, probably on a safari, or maybe you won't be around when the child comes, let's say from school. Won't you show this child probably where the keys to the house is? Let's say you locked the house, you went out. Oh, won't you know your child went to school the whole day and there is no food the child has come back, the child is hungry. Won't you tell this child or show this child where the food is? So yes, the doctor clearly stated that. He made me believe that yes, God can never have put us on this earth without a solution to our success. We only need to discover this. And he went ahead and showed it to us. How did God show us this? God showed us this in the book of Genesis. If you're a believer, God said, in the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God. And there was darkness. And the spirits hovered over the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. What does that tell you? The first thing that was created was light. And after the light, you were there. Let there be this, let there be the other. God literally then said, let there be every other thing. Even created us to rule over other things. This tells you that God had already literally done the thinking, far predetermined. He pre-thought, he pre-built us when he was in the dark. Before he even said, let there be light, he already knew. Then he said, let us create human in our own image. You understand? That was already done. He had already seen it. He just wanted it to come to pass. So God did it. Just like God did, we are God ourselves, according to the writers and according to belief, then we also have to achieve whatever we need to achieve by first building it in the dark. Think about it. Visualization and repetition are very important in the processes of success. Visualize this over and again and again and again in the dark. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, this is what I need, again and again. The subconscious mind, which is also called the God mind, some call it God itself, is a very powerful thing to use. It's a mind that is everything. Everything is there, is in there. That brings me to the book of The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Most of you know this book, yeah? Look for these books if you really want to believe. Do your reading. You will understand, and it will help you in your way to success. So that you don't just go admiring people. Oh, they have it all. I wish I were like them. Oh, they have it. How are they getting it? No. The processes are there. And with communication these days, it's easy. Information is everywhere. You can get it. So this process of the darkness is the creation process. You need to create everything in the dark. By the time it comes to light, it's only come to manifest. Are we together? Yeah? So do that. Those are the stages. When you are meditating, meditation is perfect, it's fantastic. You can get to anything. If you have questions to certain things you can't achieve in life, you have a challenge, it's happened to me a number of times. I get back and meditate. I'm pondering over something. I need a solution for it. I need an answer for it. I think about it again and again and again. I meditate. When you go into meditation, you know what it is. When you get to that dark spot, you plant your seed. This information is also there. So you need to have these stages going. When you've done the first stage, you know what you want, you have built it in your mind, you have affirmed yourself, you have repetitively built it again and again, walked the road. The mind walks easily on something that has passed through it easily, just like a road. When you, let's say you walk through this path, or you pass here every day, you drive on here every day, you literally know where all the spots are, you know where the potholes are. It's not like a road that you haven't gone to. They can't take you to some village and decide, okay, you need to drive here. You won't drive as fast because you do not know the road. But after numerous passages or over driving there, you eventually know what it is. That is exactly the same process. We fail because we do not do this in repetition. You think about something today haphazardly, you forget it. That's it. You let it go. Right. So, that is the first stage, the darkness stage. When that is done, when you've mirrored yourself, when the mirror you've seen yourself, okay, it will then manifest itself. So whatever you are seeing on earth right now, everything around you within, at home, at a friend's, on earth right now, that is the manifestation of the mirror. It's the other side of the mirror. The mirror is out now. This reminds me, I remember when I was still on radio doing my presentation as a radio presenter for a very long time, and I maneuvered my way through management and all this. One thing that I remember my director ever told us was, speak to the mirror. And I learned that. So we would do your rehearsals. You have your script, you write your script, you go talk to the mirror. Trust you me, I learned something. When you are talking to the mirror and when you do your presentation in the mirror, you will come and perfect it. I don't know how the miracle happens, but I also encourage you to learn to speak to your mirror. Speaking to the mirror is fantastic. Even this that I'm doing to you, I stood before my mirror before and I had to rehearse this and speak about it, much as, first go through the mirror. Just tell the mirror something. Guys, it works. There's a miracle in the mirror. Do you even know how a mirror came to being? Some of these things in this world, you wonder why they are there, but they're there for a purpose. Like the mirror I'm telling you about right now. Talk to the mirror. The mirror is like talking to yourself. The physical self of you, you're telling it to the mirror. Or you're talking to yourself from the inner of you in meditation. And you're creating. Whatever you create before the mirror, I trust you, it will come to pass. It may take forever, but the first thing is do not fail to create from the dark. Whatever you created in the dark, it will come to pass. The other one is now the manifestation period. This is now the light, the action stage. You can dream all you want. The other one is the dream bit. You're dreaming in the dark, you've done everything, you talk to all sorts of people. Now you come to the part of action. Unless action is taken, no dream comes to life. Action is equally important, extremely important, I must say as well. Because the process of action is very difficult. In the action process, you have to have a goal, that is writing. You're now working. You see now your physical body is working. There's a process of persistence. And then there is also the spirit bit of you, the other one, which is the love. You know the word love. I'll speak about these things on other topics. Another day, into details, and you'll understand this. And then there's this enthusiasm, the zeal. All this now come in as a stage of action, because your physical body is now moving. Then you will go like, oh, you call so-and-so, let's go to the bank, oh, let's go look for a plot of land, oh, I need to build my house. You go look for a plot of land, you start making phone calls, looking for the pieces of land. This, because you already have it. You had already created it. It's in your mind. So it's the action. Action brings things to reality. Action makes things manifest. In the process of action, during the stage of action, there are many processes. You still continue with your meditation. You can continue with your visualization. Those are processes of affirmation. You should have a mantra. I love doing that. I love mantras very much. They get me up in the morning. I love the meditation bit. And one thing that I will assure you, just as repetition is good for the dark stage, even the light stage needs repetition. So repetitively, just keep doing whatever you're doing repetitively, and persistently. I can assure you, I don't know who is going to come and stop you. It must, whatever it is, whatever you desire, that which you desire will come to pass. Are we together? Well, I don't need to push your time too far. These are the stages. Once you've done this, you can be rest assured success is yours. Success will be yours. Success will come to pass, and you will change your life forever. You will change your condition forever. You are a god. All you need to do is follow the stages. All right? Well, I need a favor from you. If you think this has been interesting, kindly give me your subscription. Tap the subscription button. There's a notification button there so that when I drop another video, you can be notified. Share with a friend, please. Don't be selfish. Share with a friend. Help somebody. Let somebody know what it takes. Please share this video, okay? And I need your comments down there. We need to discuss. We need to talk. Please put your comments down there. Well, with that, I'll see you another day. Bye-bye.